be sure to stay tuned at the end of this brewcast to find out how you can be featured on next week's.
There's only two things in the world I need to get close to, and that's a big old brew and a little old you.
Hello, and welcome to the Brewcast, where we celebrate Valentimes Day with our significant others. I'm your host, Dominic. I'm drinking a Hop Rising Double IPA, and today I've invited my stunning Hawaiian babe of a girlfriend, Natalie.
Hello, my name is Natalie, and I have in front of me a Smirnoff Ice Peach Bellini flavor.
Tasty. Yummy. Scrumptious?
Some might say, yeah.
Whoa. Well, we had a pretty busy Valentine's Day. Where do we even start? Well, first of all, I'm so glad this week's gone great. I had my midterms, crushed them, out of the park. And then, since there were so many midterms, we decided to push our Valentine's Day celebration from Thursday to Friday. So I just got bombarded with a barrage of spoiling treats. You got us a couples massage. You hadn't even been massaged before.
Yeah, first time massagey.
What was that like?
It was good.
What was good about it?
It felt nice.
Really? It felt nice having a stranger touch you? All oiled out?
Yeah, it did, honestly.
Greasing you up?
I feel like I would have been more nervous if I was by myself, actually.
True. Yeah, I'd done a lot of massages before, but that was my first couple one ever.
Yeah.
It was kind of cool.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, and I like how they try to set you down in a room and give you a little sparkling drink and strawberries beforehand.
Oh yeah, that was fun, yeah.
Try to pamper you a little bit before, letting weird strangers grope you with oil. that you pay, ironically enough. Only in America. So overall, do you think you'd ever do it again?
Oh, for sure.
Would you ever do a solo one?
Yeah, now.
Makes sense, yeah. Now you got your toe in the water, and it's good swimming.
Because even though you were there, I was kind of a little nervous the whole time still, and my body was, sweating.
You were sweating?
Yeah, I was real hot the whole time. Were you not?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that they heat up the beds.
Yeah, the bed was heated, plus, I was, damp. Plus, you have all of that oil that they're putting on. It just wasn't great.
What's better than having a dude grease you up in the dark? Nothing. So, my experience was... It was all right, actually. The guy... Bless his heart. He wasn't very rough. And I like to get rough. I like him to really get in there and tear me up. While my significant other watches a man just dominate my tissues. I wanted him to treat me like a baker needs bread. Just rough and knuckles deep and no. I don't know. Did you think it was weird having a girl massage you? Because I know a lot of guys are weirded out about guys massaging them.
Really?
Yeah. So I wondered if
I didn't think it was weird at all.
Thing. Really?
No.
Yeah. I don't know. I've always just gotten massaged by guys because if you're below 18, you have to legally get massaged by guys.
If you're a guy.
Yeah. And, I was fortunate enough to have my parents take me to that when I was 12. So
cool.
Yeah. So I'm just saying I've become acquired to men in that sense, but only in that sense. That's why you're here. So yeah, the massages were good. What did we do after the massages?
We went to a game store. What's it called? Game night games?
I think so. Yeah. We're not big into we are big into board games at parties and stuff, but we don't get any of that kind of stuff.
One-on-one.
Yeah. But we actually are really big puzzle freaks. So You never really did a puzzle before we started dating, huh?
No, I actually thought I didn't like them. I would like purposefully stay away from them when people did puzzles.
Like what were they, just disgusting to you?
Basically, yeah. Just didn't have the patience, you know.
Gross. Puzzles are like number one greatest things to do. Watching a show.
I know that now.
Dang. Well, I mean, now how many puzzles have we done together? Like 4, 5?
I think it's like 6.
6?
I think this last one was like the 6th maybe, or the 5th.
Yeah. So
should we count?
1, 2, 3. So that's only 5.
Oh, okay.
So I guess 5, but we just got a 6th one today. Mm-hmm. And so I accidentally stumbled upon game shops, like board game stores, having really good selection for puzzles. You wouldn't think that. At least I wouldn't. Cracking open your second Smirnoff, whoa. And she's off to the races.
I'm gonna pour it in here.
There you go. So yeah, we got a puzzle. Then...
Listen to that bubbling.
Ooh.
We should turn your podcast into an ASMR podcast.
Ooh, that'd be strangely satisfying. Gosh, nothing's worse than those stupid Snapchat like channels.
Yeah, the satisfying video things.
That are like not satisfying at all.
Exactly.
Like it's
rarely, like sometimes you'll get a nice clean soap cutting little clip.
You show me the ones that you think are clean, but I don't even.
Well,
those are questionable.
For the most part, yes, they're like bad, and like people's like blades are like dull and they're like slipping all over the soap. But sometimes you get clean cuts and it's just beautiful.
I equate most Snapchat strangely satisfying things to watching a 4-year-old using a Play-Doh press and then cutting it unevenly. Like, would that be satisfying to you? Because that's basically what they do.
Depends on if you can hear the blade.
It's Play-Doh.
You know, like when it hits like the table, you know, like the...
So, for things to be satisfying for you, you have to have a sound.
Sometimes, I don't know, depends.
Depends? How is it circumstantial? It should just be universally satisfying.
I guess with the soap ones, I don't need a sound, but with like the sand cutting ones.
Sand cutting?
Have you not seen those? You know the kinetic sand?
No.
Okay, I can show you one later, but they like get molds of kinetic sand and then they cut them with like really sharp knives. Those, you need sound, otherwise it's not going to be satisfying. Also, you know which ones the sounds suck though?
What?
The slime ones. Okay, the slime ones suck in general.
Dude, when we went to visit my family in Vegas, my sister and cousins are just obsessed with the slime thing.
Yeah, everyone below the age of, what, like 11?
I don't know.
Maybe 12, I don't know. There are like slime accounts on YouTube that have millions and millions of subscribers.
Oh my gosh. And here we are just drinking by ourselves. You do think there's satisfying stuff out there on Snapchat?
Occasionally. I'll still, if I have like absolutely nothing to do, I'll watch those satisfying, you know, compilations just to find like the gems every once in a while.
So the diamonds in the rough. Mm-hmm. The pretty women of the horror industry.
Sure.
After the puzzles, you took me to a place called Cubby's?
Mm-hmm, Cubby's.
Yeah, and we got these sandwiches, and it was to go, so I'd imagine what it's like fresh, but it was so freaking good. It was like a chicken sandwich, and it was so juicy and succulent. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And it had bacon and avocado and, cheese.
I think the big thing is it's on ciabatta bread, which is your favorite.
I mean, who couldn't love ciabatta bread? It's the greatest of all the breads. Even the Jews prayed to God, wishing that they could use leaven in their bread to make ciabatta bread.
Yeah, but it was delicious.
Yeah. Then you dragging us to Cold Stone. gun to my head, getting us a pint of delicious birthday cake ice cream.
Yeah, so I don't know, like, when the last time I had Cold Stone was, but I was unaware of the fact that their ice cream is, like, really, really good. Like, 10 times better than the ice cream that you buy at a normal, like, grocery store.
It's so creamy.
It's so creamy and, like, thick and delicious. But anyway, I went there a couple weeks ago, and then I haven't been able to stop thinking about it since.
Basically, think of the characteristics you want in your grandmother's lasagna, and that is what this ice cream is. Mm-hmm. It's creamy, it's thick, it's tasty, it's dairy rich.
Yeah, all those things. So what did we get? Like a quart? Did we have a quart?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so the cool thing is you can get quart-sized servings to go.
They had bigger sizes too. They had a I Heart Diabetes sticker on the side. I think they called it the lard ass size. And then we came back to my apartment.
Wait, we didn't say what flavor we got.
Yeah, birthday cake.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
No, we didn't get birthday cake. We got cake batter. Those are two
my
completely different
gosh.
things.
You're so right. Birthday cake has sprinkles. This has no sprinkles, people. I have led you astray. I apologize.
It's okay.
You're right. This tastes like raw egg in the nicest way possible.
Yeah, it does. That's very true.
I guess the reason why cake batter is just such an addictive flavor is because your body thinks it's eating raw eggs, and it's just fearful it's going to catch salmonella, so your hippocampus is just wired the whole time.
Would you say cake batter is your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Oh, I'm a big gelato guy, so I don't really partake of ice cream very much. So it's really either birthday cake or cake batter, and I don't know.
Okay, well, when you eat gelato, what's your favorite flavor?
Oh, cinnamon.
Ew.
Cinnamon, yeah.
Gross.
You're gross.
That's so gross.
Oh, sorry they don't have rice-flavored gelato, little Hawaiian.
My favorite ice cream flavors, about 6 months ago.
Plural?
Yeah. I was super into cherry chocolate chip and cookie dough. Like, those are the bomb. Those are such good ice cream flavors. Severely underrated.
Underrated? Everyone loves cookie dough.
Really?
I'm allergic to chocolate, and everyone always is like, oh, you can't have cookie dough ice cream.
Yeah, well, neither can I anymore.
Well, boo-hoo. Go have your cookie dough ice cream and celebrate Valentimes Day alone.
Yeah, but that being said...
Yeah.
That being said, I've had to change my favorite ice cream flavor. And so I suppose mine's cake batter now.
Oh. Well, thank you for being a trooper.
You're welcome.
Gosh. Acting like you gotta suffer like a Syrian refugee over here. And then after we got the ice cream, came back, took a little power nap. Mm-hmm. Then we went and ate some sushi in a bento box.
What? A bento box?
Yeah, like where they have chicken teriyaki, tempura, veggies.
That's not what a bento box is. We didn't get bento boxes.
What's a bento box? A
bento box is like, I don't know, I'm going to sound stupid. It has a bunch of different small things all together. It's like you take all of the classic Japanese foods and you put it in like a little lunch tray.
Ooh.
So there's like a couple pieces of sushi.
I wish I had a bento box.
I know. I had never been there for dinner actually, and I think their lunch menu is like way better.
Really?
Yeah, because they have bento boxes on the lunch menu and the donburi, which is what I originally wanted.
Well, we're not going to name names, for fear of losing potential sponsorship. But let's just say, get your dinner menu up to par, people. Come on. Brown edamame. $3 for edamame, and you can't even pick it while it's green?
Yeah, because I'm sure they pick it themselves.
Yeah, in the back. Where they get all the water. Right out of the hose spigot. Man. So yeah, we then went to the liquor store to prep for this. Mm-hmm. And now we're doing
This.
yeah. So that's a pretty jam-packed event.
Yeah, a day.
Yeah,
It's been really fun.
we went all out for Valentine's Day.
Oh, and you gave me flowers.
True. Some Sour Patch Kids, your favorite.
Beautiful, beautiful flowers over there.
True. It was in the neighborhood area of Salt Lake.
What?
They had a sticker that said neighborhood, and I was like, "What's that?" And they're like, "You haven't heard? It's like a district."
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean gay? Like
They had a sticker, and it had like the city scape, and then windows and buildings were rainbow. And then it said neighborhood.
at the flower shop?
Yeah, at the flower shop near the U.
Oh, near the U.
Yeah. I had to go into the heart of the neighborhood to get you those flowers.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I was worried I was going to catch it.
No.
But we seem to always go big on just fun activities.
Yeah, and like, what are those? What is that word? Events? No. Holidays, I guess.
Yeah,
We go big on like holidays and like anniversaries.
True. I mean,
Because
like,
why not? It's so fun.
it is fun. And like, for December, we did, or not even December, like October, we did a month of scary movie watching.
Oh yeah.
And then December had a month of just Christmas films. Mm-hmm. So fun. So fun. Why not make it an event, you know? You only live once. YOLO. I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing it back no matter what people say. It bleeds
Okay.
truth.
Okay.
But yeah, and then, I mean, anniversaries. We tend to have some pretty fun times going on. Mm-hmm. What would you say was like our best anniversary? I mean, it's pretty obvious, right?
Yeah,
Our
definitely.
4-month?
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
our 4-month.
Damn. So, for some context, 4-month anniversary. It was our winter break, and she was in my hometown of Las Vegas. Well, I mean, what all did we even... How did we start the day? Did we immediately go ziplining?
I have a note. Should I pull it up?
Hell yeah.
I wrote down every single thing we did that trip. Well, first, we went to the Out of This World breakfast place with your parents. What's that place called?
I'm pretty sure it's Out of This World.
Oh. Well, we went there. We
Yeah.
went there for breakfast.
Featured on the Food Network for their breakfast burritos.
Yeah, it was a cool little joint. They had, like, all the celebrities that go and eat there sign the walls.
Yeah, well, I mean, they also have markers at the cash register, so...
Oh, really? So everyone can sign the walls?
Yeah.
Why didn't we sign the walls?
I signed the walls with my little sister.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Okay.
You
well.
snooze, you lose, man. Sorry, Brohana, but you missed this tidal wave.
Yeah, and then afterwards we ran over to Verizon, which was just right across the parking lot, and got you a new phone screen
Yeah.
and a new case.
And a new case. Hell yeah.
So that was nice.
Still got it on to this day. Thanks for that.
You're welcome. And then we went to the Strip. What's that area called?
The link?
Yeah, the Link.
Okay, so yeah, we went to the link.
And we got cupcakes.
Yeah, for
At
that Sprinkles
Sprinkles.
designer cupcakes.
What flavor did you get? Do you remember?
I got like a butter sugar cookie type.
You got like
Flavor.
a salted caramel.
Salted caramel is what I got. You're correct.
And I got like a vanilla.
Yes.
Yeah, those were delicious.
Facts.
Sprinkles is that like famous cupcake place.
Yeah.
With the little circle.
Yeah, like pimentos almost, but
Yeah.
but not in bologna.
Yeah. And then we went on the zip line.
Yeah, we went on a zip line in the link from a friend of a friend, so it was free. It was fun. Way fun. I'd say funnest zip line I've ever been on.
I'll agree with that, yeah. And then we went to your aunt's house for dinner.
Yeah.
So that was fun. And then we went back to the link.
No, we didn't. We had sushi right after.
No.
Yeah, we went to all you can eat sushi after Laura's house.
No, we went straight from Laura's house back to the link, rolled the high roller, and then we went to sushi.
Oh my gosh. Why did I try to argue? You had the note right there.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
But anyway, we're back at Link. We're going on the high roller.
High roller, for those who don't know, world's largest Ferris wheel.
Tallest. World's tallest.
Potato, tomato. But, I mean, is it safe to say that we're the ultimate couple goals for having kissed at the top of the tallest Ferris wheel on this human earth?
On our anniversary?
On our anniversary.
Yeah, I think it is safe to say that.
Yeah. Like, get on our level, people.
Oh, and we had our whole, like, cart to ourselves. So they have these little, like, pods, like, podish things.
Yeah. And
that fit about, like, 20 people.
If you went, like, on New Year's, you'd probably get, like, a really unenjoyable experience being crammed in these pods.
With 20 other people.
Yeah.
But we got lucky with our timing. And so we had a pod all to ourselves.
Just us. And, like, this is not, like, a standard Ferris wheel ride. Like, it's something like 35 minutes, right?
Yeah, like 38 or something.
Yeah, it's a time suck. So make sure you go with someone you can stand for 38 minutes without trying to throw them out of the damn pod. Trust me, okay? I know from experience.
But yeah, it's super cool because the pod has like glass walls, so you get a really prime view of Vegas.
Yeah, you get like the strip all in one view.
I wouldn't say that it's the best view I saw though.
What was the best view?
I think you know what the best view was.
Oh.
Do you?
Our night hike?
Yes.
Yeah. Lone Mountain. For those who live in Vegas who listen to this, go to Lone Mountain at night with your gal pal. Super easy hike, and you get to see everything. It's a different kind of beautiful because in Utah, like you see nature that's just breathtaking, and you go on a trail that just looks amazing, and then every season you get a different view of it. Mm-hmm. But with the Lone Mountain hike, you just get to see the whole city skyline, and it's a really different kind of beautiful. It's like an artificial beautiful, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. And what's cool about it is that it's consistent. It's always as good as it looks every time you go, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and the cool thing is, it's called Lone Mountain, so it's this single peak kind of out in the valley by itself, so you get like a 180-degree view of just uninterrupted skyline.
If you have a good camera, that's a killer shot. I was so sad. I got a new camera at Christmas, and we had hiked before.
Oh, we did?
I acquired that camera. Yes.
Dang.
It was one of the saddest moments of my existence. You know, because I was stuck there with you without a camera.
But we're not done talking about our 4-month anniversary.
We aren't? We finished
we
the high
kind of are,
roller, and then we went to all-you-can-eat sushi.
Yeah. We didn't talk about that. It was delicious.
It was. Sumo Sushi 2 for the win. Mm-hmm. So good. Mm-hmm. And, like, what people don't get is Vegas has really, really good fresh fish. Because all the big casino buffets, they have to be supplied by local fish farmers right on the outskirts of Las Vegas. I'm pretty sure in Mesquite, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
I didn't know that.
That's why all you can eat sushi places are like all over.
Really?
There, yeah, because I mean,
they got it.
it's abundant, you know. How else you gonna serve like 40,000 pounds of shrimp a day?
Is that really what they serve?
I mean, it's got to be something like that, something crazy.
How else do you serve 100 million pounds of shrimp a day?
I said 100 million. I thought I said 40,000.
You did.
Oh.
I'm just making fun of you.
Hyperbole doesn't make fun of me. It makes an ass out of you. Man, that's a I don't know how we're gonna top that. We'll find a way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll find
Maybe
a way.
we'll just do it again.
Yeah, we could just try to recreate the magic. Get increasingly sad.
What?
Not being able to recreate it.
Oh.
And just fizzle out. And eventually become numb to this planet. Man. Well, I mean, yeah, we've had a lot of really cool experiences in the 6 months we've been together. Mm-hmm. What'd you say is like the coolest thing we've done?
Honestly, I think my favorite thing has been the night hike.
Really? Mm-hmm. I mean, it is a pretty breathtaking view.
Mm-hmm. I loved that.
Yeah, there's nothing really like it.
That's also the only hike we've ever been on that we finished. Because we didn't finish that one hike.
Oh, yeah, we went up like Rattlesnake Ridge and we saw rattlesnake, and then we were like, let's.
And you made us turn around. I wanted to keep going.
Yeah, I'm not getting bit by a rattlesnake.
It was getting off the trail. It wasn't gonna bite us.
Oh my gosh, we were at the trailhead. There was gonna be a switchback. Who the hell knows? It turned around towards the switchback.
No, it didn't. There were no more switchbacks. It was flat for the rest of the way. Oh my
goodness gracious! Yeah, and then while we were going down, I was telling everybody.
Yeah, that
there was
good.
a rattlesnake.
That was a good move
because they had dogs.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, so if it's good to tell those people, why would we try to endanger our lives going up a?
I don't know. I feel like we could have made it.
I didn't have a handgun. I'll be honest. If I'd have had like a Glock, could have capped that snake.
Yeah, would you have?
Yeah. I'd have pulled it out. I'd been like, "Sup, bitch," and then I would have unloaded the clip.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet you would have hit it too.
Yeah, pistol whipped it
right in the middle of its head.
Yeah, pistol whipped it a bit. Just been like, huh? Where you're going, you don't need your Miranda rights. And then, like, after I shoot it 32 times, I would just ask you to corroborate that it had a knife or it had a weapon and it was attacking me.
Yeah. So
if it works in human cases, why not on a snake?
Anyway, the Vegas hike was probably my favorite thing.
I'd say my favorite thing was when you took me to the Clark Planetarium laser show. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't the stereotypical laser show entry. You know, you could tell that there were a lot of stoners out there. You know, more power to them. But I didn't go there like that. I went intoxicated on alcohol, beer, and it blew my mind. That show is so cool.
It was way
and
cool.
It's different every time because they have an actual guy up there who does the lasers. Yeah. And it's like, we went to one that was choreographed to Led Zeppelin, so it was just playing Led Zeppelin, had really cool visuals. Damn. I'd imagine that'd be like a psychedelic burnout's paradise.
Yeah, that was really fun.
It was way fun.
Plus, like, I love the planetarium, and we got to
and we got
do
to
all of those activities.
Check that out. Learn the gravity of Mars. I forgot it.
Me too.
But got to learn that. And honestly, what's the purpose of learning something unless you forget it to relearn it? You know.
Exactly.
However, you gotta justify it. So being with someone for 6 months, it's a pretty, I won't say it's like a huge chunk of your life, but that's a significant amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of time for someone to change, you know, change their ways.
Yeah, I suppose.
So when are you going to be better? No, but we've been together 6 months, and have you noticed anything change about you since we've been together? Because I've noticed my sweet tooth before you was non-existent.
Yeah, I was going to say my diet. That's what's changed the most.
What was your diet before for me?
Honestly, that's a really hard question because I don't know. My whole like college career, whenever anyone asks me what I eat, I'm just like, I don't know. I can't tell you a bunch of different things. But now I have like a more steady diet and like my tastes have changed.
What do you mean by that? Expand upon that.
I like love chicken now because we eat chicken so much and I crave it.
Well, I mean, we eat fairly healthy for the most part. We cook almost every night.
Yeah.
Either chicken or salmon.
Or fish of sorts.
Or some type of fish. And then we always have a vegetable. And then typically like rice. Or
potatoes.
Potatoes, noodles, some grain.
Yeah.
A pretty good balance.
Yeah.
I think, what's that chef who was on Hot Ones who just said fuck and had a bunch of...
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
My man.
Gordon Ramsay would approve of
Gordo.
The way we cook at night. He'd be like, that's fucking magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with olives now. Kalamata olives.
Kalamata olives
specifically.
For the win. That goes great in rice, goes great with chicken.
Oh, they're so good.
It's the perfect level of salinity.
I crave them.
Yeah. For real. They complete me. You'll always be second to Kalamata olives. Know that. Moving forward.
Hey, I understand. I also don't eat chocolate anymore.
Yeah.
Which is a big deal. Like, if you knew me before I started dating you, you'd know how much I ate chocolate. Everyone in my family knows I just love chocolate. It's always been my go-to dessert. But, I don't know, do your viewers know you're allergic to chocolate?
I'm allergic to chocolate.
Or your listeners. He's allergic to chocolate, so
I'm allergic to chocolate.
I don't eat it anymore. That's been a big change.
That was a really elongated way of saying if you knew, you knew. I mean, damn, I think you're trying to either fatten me up to eat me, give me a sweet tooth, or you're just trying to give me diabetes so I lose a foot or something.
Maybe I'm trying to do both.
Maybe you're a succubus sent here and living for centuries, sucking the vitality out of young, ignorant hosts, such as myself.
But yeah, I eat less sweets. I eat less sweets now. You eat more sweets.
Yeah.
Has your diet changed? Or has anything else changed?
I will say that never been on television before. Me.
Apparently, I've never been on live television before.
But yeah, I'd say I'm overall more connected to internet culture.
Really? Really?
Because I don't have a Twitter. I don't have Instagram.
So when do I ever show you stuff on Twitter?
I mean, you show me Vines all the time. I didn't have Vine. I didn't watch Vines.
Oh, yeah. I was a Vine girl.
Yeah.
Back in the high school days, I loved Vine.
Were you one of those people who was really hoping Pornhub would buy Vine?
No.
That was the thing that was going to happen. Vine was going to come back, but new and improved. New and improved, baby. You could see a little kid saying he wanted another fish. Swipe down and just see a blonde with tits the size of watermelons blowing a Guatemalan guy.
Gross.
That's Vine, baby.
Another thing that I don't know if it's necessarily a change, but something that's just, yeah, I guess it definitely is a change. How I spend my time. Like, I used to spend way more time A, on my phone, and B, like, watching stuff, like shows and movies on Netflix. But now a lot of my time is just talking to you, hanging out with you.
Yeah, I'm a pretty cool guy. I don't blame you. I'm actually really jealous a lot of the time that you get to spend so much time with me, but I have to spend so much time with you. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Well, I'm about to open brew number 2. It's Dogfish Head 90-minute Imperial IPA. Never had it before, so hope it's not one of those IPAs that tastes like AIDS.
Can you hand me another one?
Yeah. Damn, you're on 3?
I did start beforehand, though.
For those who don't know, for those who aren't in the inner circle of being on a brewcast, it's tradition around here to start with a shot or a full beer. Damn, number 3. Good for you. Good for you. Let your Bach
Thanks.
fly.
My what?
Blood alcohol content. Bach.
Oh.
Let that shit fly.
Okay. Oh, wait. The mic needs to catch the bubbles.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, when you went to visit Vegas with me for the first time, I'd describe our entire trip under the term Food Flavor Festival. I showed you all the great spots to get those valet, papillé taste buds pampered.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I'm kind of salivating just thinking about all the food we
I know. And I'm so glad I wrote everything down because now we can just look at this note on my phone.
So convenient.
Look, the first thing we ate, what was it?
Meraki. For those who don't know, and those who have access to Meraki, either continue listening to this while you travel to Meraki immediately, or pause it, eat Meraki, then immediately listen to this, and then comment, "Thank you for changing my life." Meraki is life-changing Greek food.
So good.
So good. They have this lemon rice, and my biggest problem with most lemon rice is that they tend to overcook it. They tend to make it too soggy, and it's just perfect. They probably put it in the fridge overnight, so it's just fluffy like sushi rice.
Yeah.
But then they just make it so zesty with the lemon. Gosh.
Yeah.
Oh man. I'm salivating all over here.
Okay, but here's the sad part.
But we haven't even finished. They have feta fries, which are French fries that they just pretty much coat in feta cheese and then fry it.
Oh, they fry it?
They fry it with the feta cheese.
Are you sure that's what they do?
You're right.
I think they just melt
fry
the
the
cheese.
fries and then they put it in an oven and make it crispy and delicious.
Yeah, with the cheese on
And
top.
orgasmic. Oh my gosh.
It's so good.
It
Okay.
makes my legs weak.
But here's the sad part. My dumbass, when we went to Meraki, didn't know that it was so delicious, and so I didn't order anything.
Yeah, you were a goober. I was like, oh, okay, if you're going to save me money, whatever.
Yeah. But then my nice boyfriend let me share the fries with him and take a bite of his gyro.
Yeah, one bite.
Yeah, singular
Yeah,
bite.
singular.
And then we tried to go back again before we left, but they were closed for the holidays.
Yeah.
So that's sad.
It was so. Next time.
Next time, we definitely have to go to Meraki.
True. Then after Meraki's, we went to Out of This World, the breakfast place. We already talked about that. Really good omelets. Highly recommend.
I had an eggs Benedict. I think it was I can't remember, a veggie eggs Benedict.
Ooh.
With tomato and avocado.
Avocado?
Maybe it had some spinach up in there.
No GMOs, right? All grass-fed farm to table, right?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, my.
Grass-fed avocados.
Oh. Nothing is more savory than a grass-fed avocado. I had sausage and feta cheese and spinach. It was my big fat Italian Greek omelet.
Mm-hmm. Didn't you regret it though? Or your dad didn't like it?
My dad didn't like it.
Okay.
My dad. He's my dad. I didn't like it. Anyways. Enough about my personal life.
Then we went to Pops.
Pops. Best Philly cheesesteaks you can get in the world.
Yeah.
Hands down. Fuck Chicago. You guys don't know what's up.
Chicago. Are they known for their Philly cheesesteaks?
I don't know. Fuck Philadelphia, too. You want to let freedom ring, motherfucker? You get a Pops Philly cheesesteak Sammy.
They are really delicious.
That's one thing that's changed since I've been with you.
What?
You always said Sammy when you're talking about a sandwich, and I will find myself talking to my friends without you even within earshot, and I say Sammy, and then they double take. They're like, what? What's a Sammy?
Sammy.
It's a Sammy, dude. It's a Sammy, K. Love me or hate me. There's no in between.
Those were delicious, though.
Yeah.
So good. And they had pretty good mozzarella sticks there, too. Did you like those?
They're not the best mozzarella sticks I've ever had, but they're good. They are good.
What are the best mozzarella sticks you've ever had?
Best mozzarella sticks I've ever had were at this one Italian restaurant in California. And it was just... Oh, man. Makes my toes crinkle.
Crinkle?
Crinkle. Like chips.
Gross.
Yeah.
Do you mean to say curl or do you mean to say crinkle?
I don't loofah my feet, woman. The skin crinkles. Get used to it. But, no, I meant curl. But, oh, man. They just fried it with the mozzarella, obviously. And then they had, like, Parmigiana from Italy. So,
Parmigiana.
Not a lot of people know this, but Parmesan and Parmigiana, two separate things. Okay, Parmigiana, that's an Italian export. They have an actual legal precedent where they own the name. If you have a Parmesan factory, you can't label it Parmigiana, the original thing. So Parmesan, American, completely made up. So Kraft Parmesan, that's as white as you can get.
That stuff's still good though. Don't deny it. I love Kraft Parmesan.
I love traditional Italian Parmigiana.
Okay.
I will tell you right now, I will bleed for this. My allegiance lies with the Parmigiana.
Okay.
Then I took you to one of my favorite pizza joints, Rocco's Pizza, and they're famous for their white pizza, which is like buffalo mozzarella, which they make in house. Oh,
that was delicious.
Garlic and like a oil like they don't have sauce. It's like an olive oil base.
Yeah,
it's so good. And then just like regular mozzarella, but it's tasty,
delicious.
And then you can actually order a pizza and they add thick cuts of bacon.
You can add thick cuts.
You can.
Yeah, which is what you like to do.
Which is what we did.
For New Year's. Yeah. At a different time.
But it was delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Point 1 for the boys.
We also cooked our favorite meal for your family.
True. So... we like to get experimental in the kitchen. We're college students, you know? Experimenting's bound to happen. But Tasty app, 5 out of 5 stars. You can type in keywords and phrases. So I slam that keyboard with easy, and then I hit them up with that insert meal. Or like another common phrase. One pan, insert recipe. So we looked up this Alfredo recipe.
And this was like one of the first things we ever cooked.
Yes. I never knew what it was like to know a God exists until we had this Alfredo.
But let me clarify.
You think my toes were crinkling before? Just you fucking wait.
Let me clarify. The first time we made it, it wasn't like amazing. Like we've had many. We've like redone it.
We've
added stuff, taken stuff out.
Yeah, we've
since then
experimented with noodle. We try to get as clinical as possible. We try to switch up variables, keep the process constant, stuff like that. But
anyway,
I'd say the best time we ever made it was the second time. We haven't come close since.
What?
When would you say was our best Alfredo?
Every time since then.
Oh my god.
Besides when we tried those new noodles. I loved it when we made it in Vegas. Did you not?
I forgot to add spinach.
Oh, whatever.
Whatever. Who needs
Anyway,
iron?
let's tell them what's in it. What's in our final version.
Okay, so for those who are looking for a phenomenal Alfredo recipe and listening to drunken imbeciles, what we do is we get heavy cream. So we typically get 1 full carton and then a half carton. We put that into a giant pot. Then we get 1 box of
Penne
noodles and then another box of
rigatoni.
A smaller version of penne, possibly.
No, penne's the small one. I think the other one's rigatoni.
Well, we get a large cylinder and then a small cylinder noodle. So that way you get the lucky double noodle for leftovers.
Where the small one goes inside the larger one.
Though we can't prove it with quantifiable science, it does taste better when a noodle's inside of a noodle. Mm-hmm. We don't know why. Science can't explain it. But it's phenomenal. Mm-hmm. Anyways, then you boil these noodles within the cream. Fuck water. You don't need water. Gross. Yeah, who's gonna use water for noodles?
We need a creamy Alfredo.
Yeah, something that can
Decadent.
Just make you like, this is like grandmama's lasagna. And then while you're doing that, you prep your chicken, cook that however you like. Keep in mind you're trying to do like an Italian-based meal, so do like Italian-based seasonings. And then while I'm cooking this chicken, I tend to add the Kalamata olives, let that cook with it.
Yes.
So good.
You need the Kalamata olives.
You do. The salinity is crucial for this dish because it just interacts with the creaminess, and there's no way to quantify how good it tastes. Maybe I should look it at a thesaurus to think of a different word other than quantify.
Maybe.
But then after that, you add that, toss in some spinach or a veggie. Sometimes we do mushrooms just because they have more antioxidants than tomatoes. You know, they're really healthy. You just got to add some sort of veggie to justify how much cheese you're about to add in future steps. So after that, mix it all up in the original pot that had the noodles. And then what you're going to do, cover it for about 15 minutes. And then after that, you're going to get a baking tray or a baking pan, rather. And then you're going to layer noodles with cheese. We use feta cheese. We use blue cheese.
And
mozzarella. I mean, like, go kind of make it your own. You know, whatever cheese you prefer, do that. But
whatever you do, make sure you layer it in.
You have to layer it like lasagna. Then after that, we pop it in the oven at around 450 for 10 minutes. And boom, you have creamy noodles. You have cheesy layers. You have succulent chicken. You have a pasta that can change the way you view life. It's so good.
It's delicious.
Delicious.
It is.
It makes the Kool-Aid man break down your wall and be like, oh yeah. But he's not looking for Kool-Aid. He's looking for that Alfredo.
So that's our Alfredo recipe.
Yeah, try it out. You know, comment if you try the recipe and you think, whoa, you guys know what you're talking about. Anyways, then we went to Rise and Shine breakfast. Got a cup of bread, which is what they're famous for.
What is a cup of bread?
Cup of bread. They get a tiny little teacup, like out of a child's tea set. And then they're like, hey, let's bake a fucking cinnamon bun in this. And then the head chef's like, but why? And then the sous chef's like, because I want to experiment.
And it's cute.
Exactly. And then they serve it with like this cream cheese, cinnamon type sauce.
Yeah.
No way to describe it other than noise. Yeah.
It's good.
See, like, that doesn't do it justice. That sums it up. More guttural. More guttural. Yeah.
Ooh. And then we went to the pastry shop in the Bellagio.
Yeah.
That was yum.
We don't know the name, but hit it up.
It's the one with the, like, famous chocolate fountain.
Yeah. And then sushi Hokkaido. I'd recommend Sumo Sushi 2 over that.
Yeah, well, Hokkaido... Sumo Sushi's, like, sushi. And Hokkaido was, like, a Japanese place. I liked it. But yes, yeah, I like sushi more. So I guess Sumo Sushi too.
I mean, if I were to compare the two, one is clearly at a disadvantage. Like if I put one side by side, one would look like it got nuked or something. The other
Oh my gosh.
And then the other would just look normal and good.
Okay. And then last thing we ate, what was it?
Greatest chicken fingers on the planet. Something that I crave once a week here in Mormonburg, aka Utah. And that is Cane's.
Delicious Cane's.
Raisin Cane's. They have... Where can I even begin? You order chicken. So the whole gimmick, it's only chicken fingers that they sell, but it's so good. And then they have crinkle cut fries, which are good. Mm-hmm. Then they have this Texas toast, which is toast that's just fried on one side.
I loved it, though. That was maybe my favorite part. I loved it.
The cane sauce is my favorite part.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, like, food-wise.
They make some variant of fry sauce, and it's cane sauce. So you get this juicy, warm chicken. Like, fresh. Like, everything about it is fresh and delicious. Mm-hmm. So it's consistently amazing every time. Dip that chicken in the sauce. Got some fries, some toast. And then, to top it off, they make sweet tea that will buckle your knees.
According to you.
According to anyone who likes tea.
That's true. I don't like tea.
Yeah. Checkmate, atheists.
It's so good, though.
It was good.
I love how peppery the special sauce is.
Peppery?
Yeah, it's got a shit ton of pepper in it.
Are you serious?
Yes. Are you serious? It's like half pepper.
There's no way.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking
You know
about?
what it looks like? You know the black specks in it? That's pepper.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what you're
There's
talking
no
about.
black specks, first of all.
Yeah, there are.
Natalie, you basically have
Do you want me
borderline
to pull
glaucoma.
up a picture right now?
I'm just saying you'd be more credible if your natural eyesight
holding up a
was
picture right now.
was not that of an old man with cataracts.
It's riddled with pepper.
It is not riddled with pepper. You're nuts. You're
No,
nuts.
I'm pulling up a picture right now.
Pull it up.
I'm sure you'll be able to look. You can see the pepper.
Okay, in that image of homemade cane sauce.
No,
is pepper.
look. You can see it in all
Look
of
at
these
this.
pepper.
Where's
pepper.
it's
right there.
There are black seasonings. We cannot
Pepper.
determine if it's pepper or not.
I've also looked up like copycat recipes on Pinterest, and it's like half pepper. Like I said.
Holy shit! I didn't know you looked it up on Pinterest.
I told you I did. Remember? I was like, look, I found a Raisin Cane's copycat. Let's try it. Do you remember that?
Clearly, I don't. But I surrender on this battlefront.
Okay.
You were right. I was wrong.
Thanks.
That moment when the Sith wins again. Oh, man.
That's so delicious, though. We have to eat that, and we have to eat Meraki next time we go back.
I agree.
Good.
You want to do this Disney bracket?
Yeah.
Let's do this Disney bracket. I'm going to open up.
Numero tres.
This is 4.
Oh, what?
Is it not?
No, it's your third one.
Oh, yeah, this is 3. Oh, man.
What were you even doing the first time?
Virtually no head there. I actually got to put the whole beer in the mug. I don't know, dude. I was off my game. Anyways, let's get to brackets.
I love brackets.
So, criticisms have been heard, or critiques rather, and we've come up with a better way to do brackets here on out. So, we're just going to go through the pairings. Bracket will be in the description as always. But we're just going to go through the pairings of them. We're going to argue for which movie should advance in the pre-made pairings. And if there's a tie, like if we get so stalemated that we can't decide, then we go to scoring and base it off of that. So
yeah,
scoring for tiebreaker scenarios will be 3 categories: story, how good the overall story was of the film, the protagonist / hero, how good they are, and then the antagonist / villain, how good they are. Get it? How good a villain is? Da 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 da. Yeah.
Is that a joke? That's not a joke.
You're right. But we'll be doing it 1 out of 5. And let's get started. This bracket will be Disney films. Let's just start with our first pairing.
Okay, up first, we have The Lion King and Tarzan.
Man, to me, this is a no-brainer. It's got to be Lion King, right?
Well, I have a hard time with this one because in high school, we had like a Tarzan musical, and I played the violin in it.
The question wasn't what film do you have the most attachment to. The question is, what's the better film?
I think Tarzan is the better film because I have more attachment to it.
Just because you played the violin in high school?
Yeah.
Well, I think thematically, The Lion King is better.
Really, though?
It's a tragedy.
So is Tarzan.
I mean, losing
Kerchak dies.
losing your parents as a baby is far less traumatic than losing your parents.
Kerchak dies, though.
Your king, that's been great, ruling your lands for the time you've been alive, dead, no longer there. And, spoiler alert, it was your father.
What?
Simba, his dad dies.
Why
in
is
the
that
movie.
a spoiler alert?
Maybe someone hasn't seen it. Maybe they didn't want to know that Simba's dad dies.
Okay, I honestly was gonna say Lion King, but I just really like Tarzan. But I think Lion King is...
Do we really have to bust out the scores this early?
No. We'll do Lion King.
Okay. Lion King moves on. Oh. Next, we have Princess and the Frog and Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch.
Oh,
right?
for sure. I honestly actually haven't even seen Princess and the Frog. Is that okay?
I mean...
I know the songs.
I have, but clearly I'm into Hawaiian things. So, Lilo and Stitch it is.
Lilo and Stitch is good.
Yeah.
It's real good.
Yeah.
Okay, up next, Tangled and Big Hero 6.
Ooh.
This is hard.
I'm gonna go Big Hero 6. But...
I'm gonna go Tangled. Wait. Can I go Tangled?
What do you mean? It's the whole point of these brackets is arguing your opinion.
Oh, okay. Well, what's your opinion?
Well, I mean, I'm a Marvel fanboy. I love comics. I love superheroes in general. So I'm a sucker for a superhero film.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, I don't relate to a girl with long hair that's blonde. So
Tangled has great music.
It does.
Great music.
I'll give it that.
And I personally love the animation in it.
Big Hero 6, I feel like, has the same level of animation.
No. The people in Tangled look better.
Natalie
IMO.
confirmed for liking the aesthetics of the Aryan race. Big Hero 6, it's so creative.
Better. It is really creative.
Tangled, that's just retelling an old story. So I feel like the story is better.
In an amazing way.
Okay, but I mean, I feel like having an original idea is better than just...
Are we going to these scoring things?
We can. Do you really think this won't be resolved?
I don't know. Brackets are hard for me.
Let's go to the scoring.
Big Hero 6 has a better story.
Big Hero 6, I'm going to give a 5 in comparison to Tangled. Tangled, I'm going to give a 3. Like, its reimagining isn't that crazy. You were going to say 3 too?
Yeah.
Okay. What were you going to say for Big Hero 6?
5 is good.
5? Okay. Well, that's a huge disadvantage already. Heroes.
Oh, we add them up like that?
Yeah, these scores only
I see.
carry over for
I see. Okay.
the comparing of the
Got
two.
it.
So, Tangled story, 3s across the board. Big Hero 6's story, 5s across the board in comparison to one another, obviously. The heroes or protagonists, Tangled. I mean, like, it's a snobby princess with a gecko.
Hold on. I don't think we need to finish this. I think you're right. Big Hero 6
Big
is
Hero
gonna win.
What the hell? Made me get out the pen and pad for nothing?
Sorry.
Goodness gracious.
I'll keep that in mind next time. Okay. Frozen versus Moana.
Like I said, I'm into Hawaiian things.
Moana's so much better.
Yeah.
Okay. Aladdin versus Hercules.
That's hard.
Shit.
That is hard.
I say
Aladdin has better music for sure.
I say Aladdin overall.
But Hercules, I like the story more. I find that to be more interesting. Plus, it uses like ancient Greece and like those myths.
Okay, well, Aladdin uses ancient. What is it?
Nothing. It uses ancient nothing.
Genies come from somewhere. Some culture.
Some
Sultans.
Culture. Yeah, the culture of sultans.
I like Aladdin more. We should have made music one of the categories.
Music can be one of the categories. We'll change that. Music is now a category. But that doesn't change our ruling on Big Hero 6.
Yeah. Alright, so are we going to have to do that for these, or are you just going to agree with me?
Well, I mean, I don't know. We got to go to scoring.
Ugh.
I'm sorry. Okay, Aladdin for story, I give it a 4. It's a solid story, but Hercules, I give a 5.
You just go through all of yours, and then I'll do mine.
And then for heroes, I like Hercules more. I mean, who couldn't love a demigod? That's a 4 for me. Aladdin, he's commoner scum. 3. Villain, Jafar. He's pretty weird and creepy. Like,
Jafar's a really good villain.
Really?
Yeah, you don't think? He's like the classic pretending to be good, being so nice to the soldier.
But Hades is voiced.
Oh my gosh, you're so right.
So well. And like he's
god of the underworld.
Yeah.
I think you're right again.
Oh my goodness. Can I just stop pulling out the pen and pad? Just concede your points already.
Maybe cut that one out. Aladdin versus Hercules. Hercules, obviously.
You're not getting off that fucking easy. Hercules. Little Mermaid versus Pocahontas. Oh
gosh.
That's so hard. Pocahontas has so much better music.
Pocahontas has a better story.
The art?
Pocahontas is so much stronger than Little Mermaid. She gives up her voice just because she wants to talk to that boy. Pocahontas...
Hey, don't you dare undermine the power of dick, okay? It's a powerful
Pocahontas
force.
is so strong, so in tune with nature. She knows who she is. Little Mermaid is over here like, I'm spoiled.
Dick is its own chakra.
So, Pocahontas, we agree?
Yeah, Pocahontas, for sure. No questions asked.
Okay. What's the next one?
Mulan versus Zootopia. I gotta give it to Zootopia.
What the hell?
Zootopia was so good.
Mulan's even stronger than Pocahontas. She leaves her family so that she can take her old dying father's place in the war.
If I vote for Mulan, I vote for cross-dressing, and I don't know if I'm willing to accept that.
Oh my gosh, Dominic.
Natalie.
She cross-dresses for such a good reason.
What's
I can't even... Mulan is so much better than Zootopia. Let's just break out the scoring right now, because I can't even talk about this anymore.
Well, like, explain how it's better, and then maybe I'll change my opinion. That's how this works.
The themes in it are so good.
Zootopia.
The lessons learned.
Zootopia.
What do you learn in Zootopia?
Segregation.
Oh my god.
You learn the flaws of segregation.
We don't care about that.
We don't care. We don't care about that. We are in February, Natalie. Black History Month. I think a large sect of people care about that. But maybe that's just me. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Mulan saves her country. Because she's so brave.
Judy Hopps saves her city.
City versus country. Come on.
I mean, back then, like, what's the real difference?
Okay, are we going to break out the score?
I think you're right. Mulan is better.
Oh my gosh, what the heck?
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. I just thought you'd, like, actually, like, state facts other than just saying, oh, it's good.
Yeah, it's good. Okay. Beauty and the Beast.
Nightmare Before Christmas. That's like my favorite film of all time. How could I not? Jack Skellington, what a great protagonist, so relatable. He's like...
You're right. Nightmare Before Christmas is better.
Can I finish my point?
Oh, yeah, you can. Sorry.
Gosh. Jack Skellington, what a relatable character. He's forced to be spooky, but he wants to bring joy to kids around the world. And
Yeah.
I'm forced to be spooky because it doesn't look good for older men being around parks, gawking at kids, trying to bring them joy.
Was that it? Was that your point?
Yeah, that was my point. Jack
Okay.
Skellington is my hero.
Okay, Nightmare Before Christmas wins. Do we finish the left side first, or do we go on to the right side?
Let's call this left side Old Yeller and put this shit down.
Okay. So now we have Lion King versus Lilo and Stitch.
Ooh,
Damn.
that's tough.
I hate brackets, honestly.
Welcome to the Brewcast. Are you a member of the audience because you hate brackets? Man, Lilo and Stitch is such a unique story, but Lion King is such a classic tale of, like, redeeming your family.
Yeah.
It's a great revenge tale. But Lilo and Stitch is so unique, and I
honestly think I prefer Lilo and Stitch, but I'm clearly biased.
I'd have to give it to Lilo and Stitch too.
Really?
Well, just because there's nothing really like it. Lion King, that's kind of like Hamlet, you know?
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah. It wins off of uniqueness. For me, at least.
Cool.
Big Hero 6 and Moana, gotta give it to Moana.
Yeah.
That's not hard.
Oh, wait.
Big Hero 6 was just paired with garbage. Big Hero 6 basically had to buy. Tangled is AIDS.
Hercules and Pocahontas.
Ooh.
Damn.
Colors of the Wind.
I think I like Pocahontas more. Honestly.
Pocahontas wins based off of Colors of the Wind. Come on. Just better music.
True story, too. Almost.
Oh my gosh. Mulan, Nightmare Before Christmas, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, no.
The Boogeyman? Well, think of it this way. Stop motion animation is such a harder art form to tackle. It takes so much more effort to do. While cel-shaded animation,
That's
don't get me
not
wrong.
one of the categories.
I'm making my points of how it's a better film overall. You just don't see anything like it. And it's a holiday classic. You don't rewatch Mulan.
I would
every year.
like to do the category thing for this one.
Fine, we will. Story, I give Nightmare Before Christmas a 5 because it's very unique.
Okay.
Mulan, I'd give probably a 4. It's just not as cool. It's just not as special. Protagonist, I think both get 5s. For sure. Mulan's a very strong female protagonist. But Jack Skellington is Jack Skellington. Mulan's enemy, Genghis Khan. No, it's not good.
That's not her enemy.
Give that a 3.
What's his name?
Who cares? It's Genghis Khan. Boogeyman. That's a 5.
Are you okay?
Well, wait a minute. I see how the scoring system's completely flawed. I could just give 5s for the movie I like, and and that's that. So, I don't know. I mean, if we look at the categories, story...
I think Mulan is a way better protagonist than Jack Skellington.
Only thing I can give...
Jack is a dumb guy just, like, bumbling around, falling into different worlds.
You dare question the intelligence of the Pumpkin King? You dare?
Yeah, I dare.
No.
He doesn't know he doesn't understand what Christmas is. He, like, ruins Christmas, A.
He doesn't try to.
He does. He doesn't know what he's doing.
So?
Mulan, on the other hand, is so steadfast, so determined. Like,
Jack Skellington saves the love of his life.
Oh my gosh. Jack Skellington is just...
What the hell?
People feel bad for Jack Skellington.
No one feels bad for the Pumpkin King.
I think people feel bad for the Pumpkin King.
No one. No. If anything, people feel bad for Mulan.
No.
For being paired up with the Pumpkin King.
How's this gonna work?
One of us is gonna come to our senses. So I'm just kind of waiting for you to do that.
No, I'm not. Mulan is much better than Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't know what to tell you.
But think about it story-wise. It's way more unique of a story to have all the holidays be within their own realms, and then someone who runs one holiday.
Yeah, that is more unique, but I don't think that's a better story.
How is it not a better story?
Oh my gosh. Mulan, okay, she leaves her family, like, without them knowing. Like, they would not have let her
She does a Shakespeare story of pretending to be a boy. We've heard it already. I forget the name of the story, but that doesn't matter. When I said that key phrase, everyone knew what I was talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry you didn't take AP Literature.
I did take AP Lit.
Then you definitely read the story of the girl who dresses like a boy.
No, people in AP Lit read different stories. Also, the villain, like, what does Oogie Boogie even do, honestly? We don't even see him really do anything.
We see him kidnap Santa?
The villain in Mulan, he murders village after village.
Santa?
With no mercy.
Santa brings joy to boys and girls across America.
He doesn't murder Santa, though. He just holds him hostage for a little.
I'd like to clarify my statement. America and the world. Free world. He doesn't go to communist countries.
Mulan is better.
How about we go back to this?
Okay.
So, Up and Brave, I gotta give it to Up.
Wait, are we not gonna finish Lilo and Stitch? Oh yeah, okay. Up and Brave. Yeah, I haven't seen Brave, but from what I've heard, it's not great.
Gingers don't have souls anyway, so.
Up is great.
Toy Story 1 versus Toy Story 2. Toy Story 1. Yeah, what? Coco and Cars? Oh. Coco, for sure. For sure.
So good.
Dude, yeah, just so good. Dia de los Muertos finally getting the credit and public admiration it deserves.
Yeah, it's beautiful, too.
Really good. Toy Story 3 and Good Dinosaur. I never saw Good Dinosaur, so I have to vote for Toy Story 3.
I weirdly love The Good Dinosaur. And I know it's not like a popular film, but...
I haven't seen it, so I can't argue.
The first time I watched it, I cried like 4 times.
But, like, you cried over anything.
Yeah, but in Toy Story 3, I cried once. The Good Dinosaur, I cried 4 times.
I don't see how crying would be a pro for this.
Because it's so good. I cried because it's so good. It makes you feel so many things.
Natalie, I haven't seen it. I can't argue.
Well, then what the heck are we going to do?
Just give it to Toy Story since both of us have seen it.
Fine. We'll give it to Toy Story, but I just want it to be known that I prefer The Good Dinosaur.
I reluctantly acknowledge that.
I agree that probably the general populace would say Toy Story 3. Okay. Ratatouille versus Bug's Life.
Ratatouille.
Okay, I don't really remember Bug's Life.
Original Pixar. Nemo and Inside Out.
Damn. Here's the thing. I only saw Inside Out once, but I was like really digging it when I saw it, but then it just sort of faded and I never watched
Here's
it
the
again.
thing. Marlon, Nemo's dad, touched me. Not in a pedophilic way, but in a way where you truly understand how much your father loves you without them saying it.
Okay. Nemo. That was really good. We'll give it to Nemo. Okay. Monsters, Inc. and Cars.
Monsters, Inc. How's Cars on this twice?
Is it?
Coco was paired with Cars.
One of them must be Cars, too.
Oh my gosh.
Let me check.
Please be Coco with Cars or Cars 2. I mean, Coco is for sure a winner no matter what.
I can't tell. The logos look the same.
Coco is paired with Cars 2, and Monsters Inc. is paired with regular Cars.
Okay, well, still the same.
Yeah, still the same. I definitely give it to Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
Monsters Inc. is so good. That symbolism of Scream being nuclear power.
Okay, The Incredibles and WALL-E.
Incredibles. Again, I'm a sucker for
Okay.
superheroes.
Okay.
Let's finish up this side. This seems a lot easier.
Up versus Toy Story. Oh no, Toy Story.
Toy Story, yeah, for sure. What can't Andy's love make you think?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, Coco and Toy Story 3.
Coco.
Yeah, me too.
Coco, I rarely cry in movies, and I saw Coco 3 times in theaters. I cried every single time.
How can you not, honestly?
It's so good. Oh my gosh.
Let's not even talk about it. Else I'll
let's
start
not.
crying.
Yeah.
Okay, Ratatouille versus...
Hold on, I'm still thinking about Coco.
stop!
Anyways,
Ratatouille versus Nemo.
I give it to Nemo.
Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
You
Nemo.
do?
Yeah.
Me too. It's beautiful.
It is.
The ocean. Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, rats in kitchens are so unsanitary. I can't condone that.
Monsters, Inc. and The Incredibles.
I give it to Monsters, Inc. It's
Me
just
too.
a
Me
more
too.
unique story.
Okay. Toy Story versus Coco. I say Coco.
Yeah. Better music, because Toy Story
Better
has
everything.
no music.
And then Finding Nemo versus Monsters, Inc.
I give it to Monsters, Inc.
Oh, no.
So, Nemo really doesn't have an enemy. Or villain. So,
Humans.
when we go to the criteria, the camouflage chameleon purple dude is a way better villain than just human society in general.
I don't know. I
Towards
kind of
fish.
like the villains of human society. What's that little girl's name with the braces?
I think Susie,
No, that's not her name. She's a good villain.
a girl that shakes fish,
Taps on glass. Yeah.
versus someone who tries to kidnap children to harness them for
feel
energy.
bad for the fish when that happens, yeah, I'd say she's a good
I
villain.
feel bad for all the children that this purple slimy monster stole from their homes, kidnapped, to harvest them as batteries.
Wait, he kidnaps people?
Yeah, that's the whole movie. He was trying to kidnap that girl to harvest her in that machine.
What do you mean kidnap? Where does he keep them?
They drained them. Remember when the tiny green guy hooks up Mike Stolkowski or whatever? he gets that one dude on the draining machine, and it's in the secret room, and that arm goes and
Oh, yeah.
sucks out your energy. They were doing that to kids.
Oh, okay.
That's a way better villain than.
Dang. I think I personally like Nemo more, though.
But I don't know. The fact that the main and the protagonist of Monsters Inc., Sully, he has been told his whole life to fear humans.
Okay, wait.
And then he decides to save one of them from a terrible monster. When he himself is a monster. How's that not poetic? Tell me right now.
It is. But here's the thing. Do we even have to argue this, considering whoever wins is going to go up against Coco? Like, can we just give it to Coco?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, undecided because Coco would win anyway.
Okay, now back
Can we
to
do the same with Nightmare Before Christmas and Mulan?
I don't know, can we?
Pocahontas.
Well, what would win between Lilo and Stitch and Moana?
I'd give it to Moana just because I really like the music a lot.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Okay, Moana. Okay, yeah, so would either Mulan or Nightmare Before Christmas beat Moana?
Oh man, Nightmare Before Christmas is just so good, and Mulan is just not.
So good.
No. Dude, what do you have with the Orient? I get you're Hawaiian, but...
Hey, I'm a 16th Chinese.
Oh, man. I'm 152nd Cherokee. What the...
I don't know.
Oh, my gosh. What do we do? What can we do? Do we just throw away the bracket? Would Pocahontas win against Mulan or Nightmare Before Christmas?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, man. I think Mulan would beat Pocahontas.
I think either Mulan or Nightmare Before Christmas would beat Pocahontas.
Okay.
So now we have to do Moana versus Mulan versus Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay.
Moana, I think, would lose to Nightmare Before Christmas.
I don't.
But explain.
I don't know how. What do you want me to explain?
What, like,
I think
defend your
I think
answer.
the music is better in Moana. I think the protagonist is better in Moana. I think the antagonist is better too because it's Tafiti.
Music?
But she was turned into Taka.
I think
because someone stole her heart.
Nightmare Before Christmas has better music because it gives you something to listen to for the holidays.
I don't need that though.
You don't have good Halloween music. I don't
need that. Though.
The top 100 charts does not add Halloween tunes all the time. I would rather have
Moana's music in my life than Nightmare Before Christmas is. Because exactly going along with your point, who listens to Nightmare Before Christmas music when it's not the holidays? No one. Who listens to Moana music all the time, always? Everyone.
Which one's in Kingdom Hearts? Oh, shit.
Mulan's in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, my gosh.
Can we, put it up to vote or something in the comments or something? Well, here's the thing. Are any of these gonna beat Coco?
I don't know.
This is too hard.
This is so hard. Oh, my gosh. How did a day of love become a day of debate? But to follow that point, I don't think anything can beat Coco. I think Coco's pretty great.
I don't know. I'm really liking Mulan right now.
Are you? Okay, even if Mulan beat Nightmare Before Christmas and Moana, I'd still argue Coco's better. There hasn't been a mainstream Dia de los Muertos thing. So now there's finally a holiday movie for that time.
Good point.
Mulan, yeah, Genghis Khan. That was a thing. Women serving in the military. Never would have happened in that time period. She's not even a princess.
Yeah,
Disney's known for princesses.
She is a princess. She is.
Talk about a useless princess.
What the heck? She's a warrior.
She's a hazard on
now
the battlefield.
All of China knows your name. She's a warrior. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna give it to Coco.
Fine. Fine. Coco wins. Grand champion.
Coco's the grand champion. Dang.
Brackets are hard.
Brackets are hard. I'd equate them to childbirth, considering I'll never know the pains of childbirth, but I know that brackets are hard. And I know childbirth's hard, so...
Reasonable.
Oh, gosh. Anyways, let's get to this letter. So, if anyone wants to send in anything, it can be literally anything. Advice, a funny story. So what we're going to do is with anything that's submitted, we're going to read it at the end when we're the most impaired to give you the best advice. And that just makes sense. So, without further ado, here's our first ever fan letter. I'm so excited.
Hand it over.
But we will not read it until the Brewcast, so that way it's a genuine reaction, responding on the fly.
Oh, yeah. So we haven't looked at it yet.
Yeah, we have not looked at this letter yet. We just opened the email.
Okay, can I read it?
Yes.
Okay. To the Brew Crew.
Whoa. Yeah, we're the Brew Crew.
I want to share a little story with you about how things are not always as they seem. And sometimes you just gotta roll with it and get your dick wet.
Yeah, babe. Tell me how I gotta get my dick wet.
Freshman year in college, my dick was dry as the day is long. Hadn't seen any love other than Angelina Jolie for several fortnights when an opportunity presented itself.
Fortnite, great game. Continue.
I was at a bonfire, and this cute little blonde was there giving me that look. That look that only you recognize that tells you, I want you to tickle my belly button from the inside. You know, that look.
Was it when I winked?
Yeah. Okay, let me keep reading. And once you get that look, it's your God-given duty to oblige the lassie. Oblige. And once you get that look, it's your God-given duty to oblige the lassie.
Very true. I condone this behavior so far.
And so I began the mating process. After the bonfire, once I walked her and her friend to her room, I asked if she didn't want to watch something on Netflix. And of course, she did. After all, she had given me the look, but 2 hours prior. Unfortunately, a roadblock. A cockblock even. Her friend wanted to come too. So
Can I just say, that's the worst. It's like, if you know that you're noticeably a third wheel, don't tag along.
Yeah.
Come on. You know?
Well, maybe they're real lonely.
So? It's more depressing to be a third wheel than to sit in a room alone.
Okay. So there we are. Her friend, her codename, Colorado, and I. It did not take too long for her less than bangable friend to fall asleep, and then we were sitting there. She was waiting for me to make a move, and I just wanted to get this piggly sleeping hoe bag out of my room.
Such colorful diction.
I stirred her and asked her if she didn't want to go sleep in her own room. And soon enough, we were alone. It was just Colorado and I sitting awkwardly watching some Netflix trash when I asked, so you want to do a shot? She looked at me in disbelief. A shot? Now this girl was about 5'1", blonde, skinny as she ran cross country. Had what looked like a very had what looked like a very tight, nice body and the face of an innocent good girl. Just my type. So it fit that she did not jump on the shot, but reluctantly agreed, even though we both knew she was ecstatic about where this was heading. As a stupid freshman, all I had on hand was Frangelico. What's Frangelico?
Frangelico? Pause for the laughs at this pussy of a drink. Dude, I don't even know what it is. Only giggles you're getting are that of confusion.
Anyway, this liquor had such low alcohol content, it froze in the freezer. We make do and pound a couple down. Couple,
whoa.
Okay.
Okay.
I wait about 10 minutes before I decide it's time. Do or die. And I take the kill shot. I say, I'm gonna take a shower. You can join me if you like.
What? What a power play.
So straightforward.
Like, not even
That's crazy.
Didn't even go on a date with this girl.
If you had asked me that, I would have said no.
Really?
Yeah.
But I got some nice ass cheeks. You'd be missing out.
Yeah, I would have said no, though.
You're crazy. I could crack a walnut with these puppies.
This took her by surprise, and she acts like...
Yeah, no shit. What the... That's like such a... For some reason, I can't imagine anyone asking this but Mr. Rogers.
Long-ass story.
Yeah, we have dedicated fans.
Okay. This took her by surprise, and she acts like it was a horrific proposition, gasping and asking me to repeat myself.
Yeah.
Which I calmly did. This guy's a player. I knew on the inside this was the moment she was waiting for all night, and she was ecstatic at the prospect of getting to handle my salamander. She then agreed. I did not persuade her one bit, just calmly offered, and she agreed. Thanks for the clarification.
I think the key to that entire phrase was mentioning how calm you were. I like it's such a serial killer type thing to be like, would you like to shower with me? But to say it cold and deadpan, like just casual, like they're over, they have alcohol, and then just, will you shower with me?
That is weird.
That's so fucking, that's creepy. That's like something you hear on the Ted Bundy files. Like,
Yeah.
Originally, he would lure women to his hotel room to watch him shower.
Okay. We walked to the bathroom, and this is when shit took a turn. We kissed, and it was like kissing a dead fish. No action, just open mouth bassing me. So I quickly moved on. I began undressing her and realized the terrors that awaited me. Skinny as she may be, all the best parts of a woman were fucked. Absolutely subpar. What's subpar?
Subpar, probably. I don't know.
Absolutely subpar. The tits were triangular in shape and more like an L than an egg.
I'm gonna say right now, if you can find the tangent line of your girl's boobs, they're probably not good. Just a thought. If you can use the Pythagorean Pythagorean, if you can use the
Pythagorean theorem.
If you can use the Pythagorean theorem on your bae's boobs, then what are you doing, man? Get an upgrade.
Okay.
Even video games have more definition to boobs.
The nipples were far too erect to be arousing, almost gouging my abdomen. And not only erect, but the tip was bulbous. That's right, bulbous.
So was it like the end of like a pool stick where it's like got a rounded tip?
Ew. At least I can hit it from behind, I say to myself as I take her pants off. She runs cross country. Her ass gotta be tight. Little did I know, her pants were the only thing shaping her butt. This tiny ass was square shaped, not slappable or squeezable, but looked like a textbook from my econ class.
Damn.
I realized this was not what I signed up for, and the package I had just opened was not what was advertised. However, I'm a chivalrous guy, and I couldn't turn her away now. That would just be a dick move. Plus, everyone knows you gotta get a salamander wet every once in a while, or it dies.
True.
So I slapped a Jimmy on him and went in. The saving grace here is that her pussy was tight, capitalized.
That's all that matters right there.
After I gave her some fun in the bathroom, we made way to my dorm room bunk bed. Top bunk, that is.
You're offering to let them watch you shower. You're giving them a bunk bed treatment. Talk about showing a good lady a good time. No wonder why she had geometric body parts.
As we walked across the room, I realized my roommate had arrived. I looked at him and saw he was awake. He gave me a smile, knowing it was my time, and I threw him a wink as I escorted Colorado to my bed.
Ooh.
Winking at your roommate, saucy.
Letting your roommate hear you have sex and having a supervised shower. So wait, did they drink alcohol and then you offer a shower while they were in the room? Is that what they're saying?
The roommate?
Yeah.
No, the roommate wasn't there. He got there like when they were showering.
Oh, okay. Fuck. Roommate of the year right there.
She was liking the dicking she was getting way too much to leave because some other dude was in the room. So I finished my duties in the bed and we went fast asleep. I hope you did not think that was the end of it. I woke up in the middle of the night and my dick was hard again. He did not know if another drought was coming or how long it would be, so like a camel, it was begging me to get it as wet as possible, just in case.
True. You never know. Before you're in a loving monogamous relationship, you never know when the next source is coming.
True. I thought about it, and it was pitch black, so I would not be disturbed by what I had seen earlier. I stirred her from her slumber, rubbed that sweet, sweet puss to make sure she was interested, and slid it in for one more ride.
Just to ensure the optimal level of cognition for my response to this lovely, intricate letter from a loving cast aficionado, I'm opening up, I don't even know.
4.
Number 4? Feels like 17. Hop Rising Double IPA. Continue, my beloved.
I don't remember where it was.
Don't worry, this pour can take a bit.
Got my nut, and again, fast asleep. Woke up about 10, and she was ready to leave. I asked if she wanted one more dicking for the road, and to no one's surprise, she did. Holy shit.
Whoa, 3 in a night. Whoa. From offering a shower, that's still such a powerful play. I'll be honest, I'm pretty confident about myself. I have a pretty confident way to approach someone, but I would never offer to let them watch me shower. Like, that's just that exudes power and masculinity. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, before we started dating, you would oftentimes make comments about how gross it was to shower with people. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would do that.
Yeah. So, I mean, maybe that's why.
Anyway, they did it one more good time and sent her on her way. 'Twas a night like no other, and I want to share with you what I learned. Do not be scared or upset if you were deceived by the world. You can read the last line.
Okay. Just put your cock in it and make some fucking lemonade. Truly yours, brewmate. Well, let me just tell you, like...
That's crazy, first off.
That's a phenomenal first letter. Whoever sends in a second one, good luck topping that. Holy cow. Like, from articulation to just having an overall amazing story.
It was well written.
It was very well written. Kudos to that.
Scholar.
Cheers
Clearly.
to that. But...
It was loud.
Good for you, man.
I don't really have any comments. That was just a fun ride.
For real, like, the fact that you got to be with someone 3 times in one night, first of all, kudos to you. That's very impressive. Not many players can do that. Pretty impressive that you got to be with a girl 3 times for first ever interacting with her.
Yes. That's
crazy.
Yes.
And to get the ball rolling, offering to let them watch you shower, I still can't.
He didn't offer to let them watch
just
him shower. He offered to let them shower with him.
That's, again, powerful play. Powerful play. That's just...
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's so much confidence. It just has to be exuding out of every single one of your pores. To be like, hey, I can't reach my back. Will you help me in the shower? You know? Mm-hmm. I couldn't do that. I'd just be like, oh.
Yeah, that's what you would be like.
Yeah. Instead of asking them to shower with me, I'd end up being like, hey, can you help me file my taxes? Or just something like equally not sexy.
That was good, though.
Very good. Kudos to you, man. Congratulations on fracking your freshman year. To all the lovers out there, I wish you a very great Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day from us to you.
Yes, from us to you. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
There's only 2 things in the world I need to get close to, and that's a big old brew and a little old you.
Howdy, brewmates. If If you have any good stories, we'd love to hear them. Email us at brewcastproductions@gmail.com for a chance to be featured at the end of the next Brewcast. Thank you for tuning in, and hope you crack a cold one with us next time.